wonder if it's the third time's gonna be a charm, Trevin. Ariel getting another shot at Troy Hollywood, the veteran. I like that look. Troy looking like $1 million.
Indeed, these two faced off. It's part of WWN Grindhouse, and as you already mentioned, Troy Hollywood was victorious, and Ariel looking for a show of sportsmanship here. Yeah. Oh, Hollywood went right for it. And hey, if you weren't sure, Hollywood deceptively fast for his size, and look at Dominguez having to egress out.
He had to evade a flurry of fists and feet. Troy Hollywood coming out, both guns blazing, but Ariel Dominguez quick as a cat.
And you notice Dominguez going right for the leg of Hollywood. Of course, we've talked many times about the history of Dominguez and amateur wrestling pinfall. Not enough to keep down Hollywood, and of course, a totally different setting during the FIP Florida Heritage Championship Tournament back at Everything Burns 2021. These men faced off in the opening round, and was, oh, look at Hollywood again. You noticed Ariel was really pleased with himself, tried to extend the hand, and it's a pleasure to watch this. But of course, I think Hollywood, a little bit of a chip on the shoulder, because that particular matchup, opening round matchup, Hollywood won. Hollywood got injured during that matchup.
Unfortunate injury, but Troy Hollywood clearly taking Dominguez very, very seriously, because he has just come in with a flurry, unloading the clip. Look at Dominguez, deceptively strong, and you know, you've already mentioned how dangerous he is on the mat.
Catch as catch can, Ariel Dominguez will definitely out-wrestle pretty much everybody in the sport here, and you can see these two going at it quickly. And, oh, here we go, step up, no? Thinking perhaps what was once called the 3DT, but instead now into the sleeper hold. Very, very smart move by Ariel Dominguez. Diminutive size to his advantage.
Really locked in. You can see how he's got the heels hooked into Troy Hollywood and just leaning all that weight on. And Ariel really giving up a lot of size in this match, but he's shown us time and time again that just doesn't matter to him. He comes in with a game plan, and he sticks to it right back. On the back of Troy Hollywood, once again cinching it in.
And this is how the oxygen gets cut off, and a bigger man can pass out, but instead Hollywood taking advantage of the turnbuckles. We often point out that's part of what makes professional wrestling an interesting combat sport. The ring is a weapon, and right now the ropes are holding up both men. Ooh, hellacious landing. Ariel got the worst of that pinfall.
Troy Hollywood so dangerous. And you want to talk about a talented trio in Snoop Strikes, Hunter Law and Troy Hollywood. Watching them for the past several years here in Florida just grow into such incredible professional wrestlers. The fans know them here, they love them. I've always felt they should get more opportunities outside of the Southeast, and I'm not one to play favorites, you know that, Trevin. They're just good.
When it comes to OAO, coming off of In Full Force, back in the summer we had new FIP World Tag Team Champions and Hunter Law, Snoop Strikes, but in the case of Hollywood, it was a loss to Brian Brock. We spoke about that earlier on, and for Ariel Dominguez, it was a much-needed win against Blake Banks, so there's a little momentum on the side of Dominguez, and what is Hollywood showboating here on?
Big hammer right across the back of Dominguez that just flattens him. Hollywood just methodical. No wasted motion or movements whatsoever. Like a surgeon. So precise with his attack. He knows exactly what he wants to do, Trevin, and right now that's stomping a hole into the prone Ariel Dominguez, who looks to be in all kinds of trouble in the corner.
With some aggression coming here from Troy Hollywood, who we mentioned earlier became the FIP Florida Heritage Champion that night despite the injury we mentioned. Had a hell of a reign until Anthony Green got involved in Hollywood's life. But what is Hollywood? Is Troy not taking Ariel seriously?
I think that's just trying to get in the head of the young man and not sure why, but antagonize the fans. He's at a tumultuous relationship with the fans over the past several years. It's kind of a love-hate type thing.
Yeah, Hollywood really hasn't changed.
No, he's the same person.
But I think it really depends on who's he facing / what's the mood that night when it comes to whether or not it's antagonizing as part of the FIP faithful or you're laughing along, so to speak. But right now, no. It's no laughing matter for Ariel Dominguez hanging off the top rope. What a chop.
But you know, Trevin, at an awesome venue like this, there's so much tourist activity, so we get a lot of casual fans as well. And he just rubs some people the wrong way, and then others just love him. Troy Hollywood has that effect on people. You will remember him if you ever see him, trust me. Look at this.
Showboating again by Hollywood, and Dominguez now trying to fight off Hollywood. Could have been a bad landing for Ariel Dominguez. Instead, it's Hollywood. At least with the first bad landing, but what's going to happen here? Crossbody connects. But you can see damage done to both athletes.
Both men feeling the effects right now, so unable to try for that pin. Referee counting. Gotta love Rodney. He's always got as much control of the match as he possibly can. He just loves the sport of professional wrestling. You can feel it when you're around him. It's infectious.
Both men back to their feet. It's Dominguez throwing those right hands. You can see the size difference so obviously there. And Troy Hollywood, a former, beautiful drop kick, former ACW Cruiserweight champion himself. Hollywood has more than shown he can go, and what's been an advantage for Hollywood is the long limbs. Of course, Ariel right now using his size as an advantage, catching Hollywood off tilter.
Yeah, he caught him bullseye with that beautiful super kick. And look at the strength on Dominguez, hoisting up the much larger Troy Hollywood, who's able to get himself out of the situation at least. Well, I was going to say temporarily, but he's got that headlock locked in, cinched in. Is that a choke?
Well positioned as well. You can see Dominguez far enough away from the ropes. It's almost like a tease. They're line of sight, but you can't reach him. Is this going to be it for Dominguez? No, does get to the ropes. Hollywood took the eye off the ball here. You saw Hollywood was talking crap on the camera, and instead shocked now.
And I don't think Dominguez grabbed the rope so much as his hand just fell on top of the rope. Still gives him that break that he so well needed. Troy arguing with the referee, who is letting them have it.
Could be a knockout blow. No, caught by Dominguez. Kick, unfortunately caught by the body of Dominguez.
Dominguez has absolutely no idea where he is. Troy Hollywood just unceremoniously kicked his face off here at the OCC Roadhouse. Brutal. People at ringside got that "are you kidding me" look on their face.
You heard it, one plan, one execution. Could be the walk of fame coming here from Troy Hollywood. No counter by Dominguez. Code red. You're kidding me.
Here's your winner, Ariel Dominguez.
And you see the look of shock on the face of Troy Hollywood. And the perseverance paying off for Ariel Dominguez. It was Hollywood going for his walk of fame finisher, countered into a code red by Ariel Dominguez. And Troy Hollywood coming up short tonight, you gotta think. Perhaps a little bit too much showboating for Troy Hollywood. And perhaps the biggest win here in WWN for Ariel Dominguez, defeating a former FIP Florida Heritage champion. I hope we're not going to see a sore loser here from Troy Hollywood. All right, I like that. I like that. Like Troy said, you got it this time. Don't forget those other 2 wins I had. Hardcore Giant Ron Meany down there to get the word from Ariel Dominguez.
Ariel Dominguez, I guess the third time was a charm, finally picking up that big victory over Troy Hollywood. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. The last times we wrestled, Troy got the best of me. He's one of the best wrestlers on the planet, so I didn't sweat it. Just like in amateur wrestling, where I was champion, I'm used to losing, not losing, learning. If you don't take L's here, I came right back, and I won a championship, and I'm doing the same thing here with all you guys on my side. I can beat anybody. I can't wait to see what's next.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ariel Dominguez!
Big win once again for Ariel Dominguez here at Full Impact Pro. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Oh man. All right. I lost. Okay, I lost. All right. All right, Ariel, tonight for 3 seconds. 3 seconds. You were better than me. You won. But Ariel, don't forget that it's 2-1. I've beaten you twice, and you only got me one lucky night. So, let's do it again. Let's do it one more time, Ariel. Just to see if you can get into the tiebreaker. Just to see if you can do it again. Because I know you can't do it again. I know it. There's only 2 people in this world perfect. That's God and Floyd Mayweather. And you're neither. So I got it. One more match, Ariel. One more.